So there are a lot of different speed loaders on the market, and this is one of the bigger ones I've ever seen, but it's also kind of cool. The way it works is that your magazine goes in up here to a specific size that's calibrated by these rotating barrels. You tighten it in right here, put your round in, and squeeze it into place. I'll show you how that works using my Glock magazine, this big boy. These are 40 millimeter, and this is a 13 round magazine. And I've got a bunch in there already. I'm just going to show you that you can actually load it with them already, in the magazine. It doesn't have to be completely empty when you start. Slide it in place. I've got it sized up for the Glock, and tighten this down. That way the magazine won't pop out. And then the individual rounds, you got to kind of pull this guy out of the way. The individual rounds pop in here. Get them in the right direction. Just like that. And I kind of go slow and put them up in place, and then this great thing kind of pushes them in. And there's one. And I haven't used this a whole lot. I think it'd be faster if I was. Great thing pushes it in. There's two. And I'll pop the third one in. I've been having a little trouble with this third one just because the 13th round in the magazine, which is usually really tight because of the spring. But let me see if I can do it. Pop it in like that, squeeze it, and there it is. And I'll pop it out, and I think it'll hold. Yeah, there you go. Get all 13 rounds loaded in the magazine. That's with the Glock. Let me see if I can get this SIG to work. I'll pop 3 rounds out, and I've got a fairly loaded mag right there. And actually, the SIGs and the mags that I'm using, and Glocks that I'm using are the same size, so I don't need to adjust the barrel. And I'll just do the same thing. Drop that guy in place, squeeze it up, and then give it a good squeeze. Pop it in. And these are 9 millimeter. They're actually a lot easier. Oops, I got that one backwards. They're actually a lot easier to load than the 40s. And that's it. So it's a pretty cool loader. I sometimes wonder why people don't just load by hand. But then if you've been to the range and just loaded lots and lots of magazines, you start to realize that just doing that simple operation will really kind of wear out your fingers. So I don't blame you if you go for this mag loader. It works pretty well. Like I said, you just adjust the size right here by twisting these knobs to accommodate different magazines.
So this is the Caldwell mag charger pistol loader off of Amazon, and in there is a mag for the Bodyguard, Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 2.0 carry comp. It's the 12 round mag, and we're going to put in round number, that's 9. That's 10. These are the hardest two. It's 11. These are snap caps, by the way, not live ammo. That's 12. And if anybody who owns a Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 2.0 and has a 12 round mag knows just how hard those last 2 rounds are to get in. But with this, it was really easy.